And they'll probably let IS in. They'll attack. And then the Homeland Security apparatus will be for your political speech. It'll be to shut you up. It'll be to make sure you go along with your pension fund being taken. Not for IS. That's how this works, ladies and gentlemen. How many times you have to hear me predict everything that will happen before it happens? How many times do you have to be told exactly how the world works before you'll listen to me and stop it? I'm talking to legislatures. I'm talking to governors right now. I'm talking to all of you that are listening. The military. 2 + 2 = 4. I know under Common Core they teach us 2 + 2 = 5. And I'm a conspiracy theorist because I say the government's lying. It equals 4. Now, you can choose reality, the Republic, freedom, or the delusion of CNN and MSNBC. We're going to break it all down.
This is Scottish John for Infowars.com. I know that most of you here in this commercial already know about the New World Order, eugenics, and all the other issues covered here at Infowars. The question is, do your friends and family know? If not, then I want to know why. Oh, I know it's tough to talk about this with some people. They might call you names, or they just want to talk about sports or soap operas. I say, so what? There's a battle going on out there right now. The ammunition is information, and the soldiers are you. It's time to transform your game from passive listener to active participant. We from Scotland have had our skin in this game for the greater part of the last 1,000 years, and I'm still fighting. If we don't all stand up right now, we're going to lose everything. The Infowar is worldwide. Tell your friends about Infowars and let them know that Infowars doesn't print bull. It's real journalism and news backed up by documented fact. Step up and take your friends and family to Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.tv, and PlanetInfowars.com. The truth will set them free.
I'm David Hall, founder of Diamond Gusset, where we are proud of our 100% grown and sewn American-made jeans. Whether you're out for dinner, working on the farm, or on the road, Diamond Gusset Jeans offers a full spectrum of style and sizes for any occasion. Our loyal customers enable us to continue sponsoring Liberty Media outlets. Use promo code FREEDOM to receive a 15% discount at Gusset.com. In Liberty, David Hall, Diamond Gusset Jean Company.
Tell folks how you got introduced to Super Male, and then when Super Female came out, tell us what happened.
After I saw such a huge positive change in my husband, I had to try it for myself.
Talk about the effects.
I feel great when I wake up in the morning. I have drive to go to the gym. I feel like I look better. I feel better. I feel sexier. I love it.
Even if you don't believe in supplements, take the challenge. Get a bottle of Super Male, a bottle of Super Female. Check it out for yourself. Consult your physician. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today. This is life-changing.
Another major health threat, this one in Toledo, Ohio, where everybody in the entire city has been told not to drink the water.
Ohio's governor declaring a state of emergency.
Did you know that the average person uses about 80 to 100 gallons of water at home every single day? If there's a water emergency, will you be prepared?
Panicked residents forming long lines throughout the day.
We're here at a supermarket in Toledo. You can see the shelves empty where water once was.
To stay safe and healthy during a crisis, you must have access to safe, clean water. Water which will not be available at your local grocery store.
There's a mad dash on right now to stock up on supplies.
The ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system is a must-have for every modern, independently minded household. Protect your family's safety during an emergency. Go to InfoWarsStore.com today to purchase your ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system or call 1-888-253-3139.
I began to get into iodine a few years ago because it was helping me and my family so much get healthy and detoxify. Most people know that iodine deficiency has been a crisis around the world. Iodine is key to so many of the body's functions, especially the thyroid. I discovered a product being developed by Dr. Group. You now know it as Survival Shield, true nascent iodine that your body can really absorb. Then, about a year ago, he said, listen, if you think this is powerful, I'm going to come out with rare earth, deep earth crystals. And the results that I personally have had have been life-changing. Nobody else has got iodine based on these pure crystals, ladies and gentlemen. This is innovating, and the best part is it helps fund Infowars.com, the radio show, the TV show, the whole media operation promoting true libertarian ideas. For a limited time, experience the ancient power of Survival Shield X2. Take advantage of this unprecedented 30% off Super Detox Special at InfoWarsLife.com.
Coast to coast. direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
I was looking at a photograph on Infowars.com from Obama a few months ago, meeting with world leaders at the G7 with Merkel and others. And it just struck me, something I already knew, but the image told 1,000 words, that whether it's the leader of France, the leader of England, or the leader of Germany, or the leader of the Netherlands, or the leader of the United States, or Canada, or South Africa, when you go look at who finances the campaigns and who owns the media in those countries and who is writing the agendas, it's a handful of mega banks that own the defense contractor companies and, of course, the insurance companies. And that's why they have the same government policies in England that we have in the U.S., that you have in Australia. It is all developed, rolled out, and deployed. And it's done incrementally to make it all sound reasonable. But what you see is a radical transformation of society to a totalitarian system. And that's what William Binney, number 4 at the NSA, highest level whistleblower ever, said a few months ago to The Guardian and a few weeks ago on this radio show. That the NSA is targeted to control political dissent and to bring in totalitarianism or total control. People say, hey, I want to play fantasy football and get drunk. I don't care. Do you want to know what the total control is? It's like people that say, I don't care if the government spies on me. I have nothing to hide. Really, why do you have blinds on your windows? Why do you lock your door? Because you may not have anything to hide, but your instinct is seal the front of the cave at night. Because the neighboring village might do a night raid on you and kill you and haul your women and children off. Or a big cave bear might come in and eat you and your family. Or wolves might come in. Or in modern days, the government in black uniforms might drag you away, because that's what every government ends up doing when it's allowed to do what it wants. Because the worst end up getting in, because the public stands down and evil people crave control, basic psychology. And they get control, and their worst dreams that are our nightmares come true. Ted Bundy had dreams. They're nightmares to us. Hitler had dreams. They're nightmares to us. Stalin had dreams. We call them nightmares. Jeffrey Dahmer had dreams. We call them nightmares. See, people say, hey, what do I have to hide? I'm going to post where I live and what I own and when I go on vacation on Facebook. And you get robbed. Oh, I don't care if my personal data's out there. I mean, let these corporations and government share it and let it get stolen. Because, you know, what do I have to hide? That's like leaving your hotel room open if you're visiting the Bahamas. You will be robbed. But that's the spirit of our age. Be a schmuck. Be gullible. It's honored to be mindless and to not know anything and to not care and just to want to be robbed. And people that are informed and know the names of countries and laws. I mean, those are weirdos. I'll get into the news, but I was watching ESPN today when I was on the elliptical at the gym with the sound off, but I was reading the text on the closed captioning. And it was all these college football coaches in their different sports jackets and team jerseys. So deadly serious, putting off the mannerisms of a male war chief who will lead the tribe to happy hunting grounds and success. And debating and arguing what would come up in the new year and how the games should work and how the bowls should work. And, oh, my gosh, it was so serious. Male soap opera. Why do you think the Romans and others developed games? They said so the public would mindlessly only care about games and remain children, while the adults, the elite, ran the world and made the decisions. They live, we sleep. would be one allegory used by John Carpenter in They Live, or parable. So it isn't that I don't get a football or baseball game. Oh, believe me, I get it. I mean, you're looking at somebody who grew up in Dallas, Texas, you just go to Dallas Cowboy games. Give me a break, folks. I played football. It's that it is deployed sickeningly to control the public and interlaced with anti-gun, pro-Obamacare, just garbage and beer commercials and just all of it. Just admit you're being manipulated. Just admit you're being preyed on. And then from that, you can make the decision on whether you want to be conscious, whether you want to be involved, whether you want to build a better world, or you want to be a thug. Because football and baseball, when you look at the spectrum of propaganda, at least it's human competition, it's athleticism, there's something good there. Compared to gangster rap and Suge Knight getting shot and MTV in the mid-90s on record. I've talked to former MTV executives, rock stars, multiple top hip-hop people off record, some of them on record. KRS-One, one of the founders of hip-hop, Professor Griff, you name it. And Professor Griff's gone on record. They come to people and they say, you're going to promote cop killer stuff, you're going to promote gangster drug dealing culture, your stuff's not going to get played on MTV or the radio. And when you say, no, I won't do that, you don't get played. Now, why would they do that? You get everybody to dress up like thugs, have a thug culture, have your pants hanging down around your ankles, go out, and the cops see you, and they know you're listening to cop killer music. What does that do? It primes you immediately to wear an enemy uniform and to be inducted directly into the private prisons that write the state laws that if you want to get our funding, you got to build more prisons. And talk about mind control, they have turned the whole world into thug culture. Because, see, American culture, Steve McQueen, John Wayne, that was the bait for the world. The world adopted American culture by the 50s. The globalists were masters. Edward Bernays wrote about this. The bait, the tasty worm, was John Wayne didn't know, God love him. And Steve McQueen didn't know, and all them, and the rest of them. But then once the public was hooked on it, the whole world, hey, guess what? We're going to give you Satan worship music, and we're going to give you kill cops, run around and sling drugs, and have big grills on your teeth so you stand out like an idiot so you can get killed or on drugs or put in a giant FEMA camp, and you elect to dress up in the uniform of someone that trained attack dog police with military training are coming after you to put you in a dungeon. And you let your kid dress up in stupid hip-hop gangster punk outfit, people that bend over, in prison, meaning you're the male that plays the part of a female, and the youth wear that saying, I'm ready, I'm inducted as a punk to be gang raped and given HIV in prison. The globalists, total genius masters. You pay money to go be part of it, you're inducted straight in to be given HIV, and the cops don't even know it. All they know is these people want to kill us. My God, they're running around robbing, stealing, burning things down. Get ready. They're killing cops. All right, just see how they play the whole thing off. Whole thing like genius. Just like they advertise for Al-Qaeda being the coolest thing in the world in the media in the Middle East, and all the young Muslims go join it. They're working for the globalists, the CIA, going out. I'm going to explain it all when we come back. Stay with us.
I'm David Hall, founder of Diamond Gusset, where we are proud of our 100% grown and sewn American-made jeans. Whether you're out for dinner, working on the farm, or on the road, Diamond Gusset Jeans offers a full spectrum of style and sizes for any occasion. Our loyal customers enable us to continue sponsoring Liberty Media outlets. Use promo code FREEDOM to receive a 15% discount at gusset.com. In Liberty, David Hall, Diamond Gusset Jean Company.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
General, what do you think about the FBI